And I need you to keep glowing, come back.
Hey guys, Honestlytoopetty here, and for today's video we are back on the channel with a new game. It is called The Deed. My name is Aran Bruce, son of Malcolm Bruce and rightful heir to Dunshill House. I have recently discovered that my tyrant of a father intends to disinherit me in favor of my deranged younger sister. My relationship with my family is strained, to say the least. I have decided that the time has come for my sister to be removed from this ghastly equation. I intend to put her out of her misery. Unfortunately, my sister never leaves the confines of Dunshill House, which makes the matter more complicated. I have not visited the family home in quite some time. I can't bear to be in that hell hole for long. However, my presence on the night of my father's 50th birthday will cause no suspicion. I must choose the timing and method of the deed very carefully. Tonight is the night. I go, and it is done. The bell invites me. Okay, so this game is about me being a jealous brother and wanting to kill my sister so that I can inherit some money. But the thing is, I have to get away with it. Bloody hell, George. Who has been responsible for maintaining the gardens? Used to be Big Jack Willis, sir. He's been dead almost a year now. I do a little here and there. Can't do much on account of my bad back, though. My sister hasn't offered help to you, then? Miss Jennifer isn't really the outdoor type, sir. I know, George. It was a joke. Very funny, sir. Let's go inside before the ocean comes to Dunshill. Okay, so I can't tell if this guy likes me or not. He probably just... homecoming. He probably just kind of deals with me. Converse with your relatives and search the house for useful objects. So I have to basically get away with murder and plan it on somebody else. Objects are divided into two categories: items of evidence and weapons. You will only be allowed to pick up 2 objects from around the house before dinner commences, so choose wisely. After dinner, you will have the chance to plant an item of evidence if you wish, and then commit the murder. There are many ways to do the deed, but only the cunning will succeed. Okay, I'm liking this. Basically, it's how to get away with murder. And I'm feeling it. Good evening, Mr. Aran. May I take your coat? You may. Of course. Yes, take this blasted wet thing off me. Okay. You're new, aren't you? Sophia is my name. I recognize you from your pictures, Mr. Aran. I'm not new exactly. I've been employed by your family for almost a year. It's just that you have never visited before. I have been busy. I don't get along with my family. Just what are you trying to say? I don't think I should say I don't get along with my family, because I'm trying to kill my sister, so... I have been busy. My work keeps me very busy, unfortunately. I understand. I've been away from my family a lot since I started this job. You are here now, and I'm sure you are eager to meet with the others. Your father is in the library, on your left, and your mother is in the parlor, which is on your right. Your sister is upstairs in her room, I think. I don't want to flirt with her. Thank you. Thank you for your help, Sophia. You are very welcome, Mr. Aran. I will be in the kitchen preparing dinner. I'll sound the bell when dinner is served. Okay. Oh my gosh, who's that? Oh. You recall this old grandfather clock very well from your childhood. You used to believe that if it ever stopped ticking, time itself might stop moving. What about this? This portrait of one of your ancestors dates to the 50th century, if you recall your father's lesson correctly. Because she said... So my mother, is that my mother? I want to go speak to my father first. Even now, the familiar musty smell of your father's library fills you with dread as you step inside. You have too many bad memories of this room. Did he beat me? Oh my gosh. I'm framing him. It's decided, I'm framing him. These shelves are labeled British History. These shelves are labeled Arts and Culture. Let's talk to the dog. Your father's best friend, a hunting dog named Beastie. The dog looks at you for a moment, then walks away when it realizes you have no food. Okay, understandable. What's this? When your father isn't looking, you quietly open the top drawer of the desk and take a look inside. It seems to be filled with his memorabilia. One of the items sends a shiver through your bones. The cruel leather toss your father used to beat you with when you were a child. Oh my gosh. Perhaps if you planted it in the right place, it might raise questions. If I planted it in the right place, it might raise questions. I don't know. I'll leave it where it is for now. Get away, boy. That chair is for the dog. Okay. Hello, Father. Your father remains silent for several moments, and a chill seems to pass through the library. When he finally speaks, it is in a quiet and bitter tone. You told me you'd never enter this house again, boy. Why are you here? To see you, of course, Father. Happy birthday. To discuss the inheritance. I know everything. That is none of your concern. I don't want to say to discuss the inheritance because they'll know, like, okay, he's here for the money. So if my sister dies, they're going to be like, oh, well, she was going to get the money. Now we know you killed her for the money. It's obvious why I'm here. I want to put all that unpleasantness behind us and wish you a happy 50th birthday. Happy? You honestly think this is a happy day for me? Another day where I can watch my life's work crumble into nothing. Another day to see our bloodline slit its own throat. You know how to make me happy. Move back to Dunshield. Take your proper place and do your damn duty. You have to let me live my own life. I refuse to move back here and suffer your abuse. I would consider it if my sister is put into care. I'm gonna go let me live my own life. It's too late, Father. I have my own life now. My own home. My own job. Damn them both to hell. Do you think your pathetic little life really means anything? You're the last of a noble dynasty that stretches back hundreds of years. What does your life mean next to that? Everything. You're the same snot-nosed brat you always were, boy. Obviously, I didn't give you enough discipline as a child. Oh, you beat me plenty, I remember. You gave me dozens of beatings, Father. I remember every single one of them. Do you even consider trying another method, perhaps? Not for a moment. You were always a snide little weasel. The best I could do was to beat some of it out of you. You should be thanking me for it, not trying to condemn me. I think I have heard enough from you. Get out of here. Okay, so we definitely know who's being framed right now. What is this? This is a hefty tome of Bruce family history. You feel sleepy just looking at it. Ugh. What about this window? It is a dark and stormy night. Oh, I thought I could escape through the window. The desk lamp provides a soft glow. Okay, let's go. Leave my dad and his dog alone. Your mother has always kept the house populated with a great many plants. Let's go see my mother. I see you made it, Iran. Forgive me if I don't stand. Your mere presence has almost given me a heart attack. Hello, Mother. Please sit down if you want to talk properly, Iran. I don't want to crane my neck looking up at you. Okay, well, let me look through your room first. You glance over your shoulder to make sure your mother isn't looking. The red book on the desk says diary on the front. Oh. I don't even know what it says. I'll leave it. I don't even know what it says. Okay, this is still the diary. Okay, let's look at her music. The most beloved of all your mother's possessions, her rusty old gramophone, used to play all of her favorite records. What's this? You don't need to make any phone calls right now. Oh. There's nothing especially notable about this fireplace. So can I frame my mother? I mean, I don't want to, but obviously. Let's go this way. So Iran, you finally managed to make it up here for a visit. Please tell me you aren't here to cause trouble. No, I'm here to make amends. No, Mother, I am not here to cause trouble. Quite the opposite. Oh? Our family has been dysfunctional for a long time, and I had to take some responsibility for that. For what it's worth, I apologize for any stress that my behavior has caused you over the years. I see. You'll forgive me if I'm a little skeptical about the sudden change in your attitude, Iran. However, if we can get to today without any drama, then I would appreciate it. Have you been up to see your sister yet? She has been going through an unusually difficult time recently. Will she be okay? You should sound worried. Do you think it's serious? I have not seen her this bad in a long time. Do you remember that summer when with the razor in the bathroom? Yes, I remember. That was the last time I remember seeing her like this. So yes, to answer your question, I am worried. Anyway, you should go and talk to your father if you haven't already. Wish him a happy birthday. Oh, and at least try to sound like you mean it. Okay. Everybody's being rude. Let's go in here. Oh. None of these books interest you. What's in here? An assortment of family records and heirlooms are contained within this ornate gas cabinet. What's wrong? What's wrong? Oh gosh. I don't know. Of course you do. Use that head for once, boy. Great Uncle Thomas? Sigh. What initials do you see on that silverware? CB. And what kind of half-wit spells Thomas would they see? I don't know. Well, I do. It's the kind of half-wits that's standing next to me. Now, which of your ancestors owned that silver chalice? If you get this one wrong, there will be serious consequences, boy. Um, I'll say one thing for my father. His style of parenting has always been consistent. Oh my gosh, he beat me for that? There's nothing on this old lectern. You manage to force open the locked drawer of the writing desk. Inside you find pages of poetry, pinned in your sister's handwriting. They seem to be love letters, pinned to an unidentified female. From the description, you would guess it's the new maid. Interesting. I'll take one. Are you sure you want to take the poem? Remember, you can only pick up 2 objects. Yes, I'm sure. You take the most intimate and lovelorn poem you can find and hide it on your person. If planted in the right location, this can raise interesting questions about the maid's relationship with your sister. Okay. Should we go in the kitchen before we go to my sister? Walking into the pantry, you begin to salivate at the promising scent of roast beef coming from the kitchen beyond. You find nothing interesting in the drawers. On top of the cabinet, however, you see a blue box marked rat poison. Leave it for... That's how I'm gonna kill my sister. But I'm gonna leave it for now. You have no reason to interfere with the saucepans and cookery. Okay. There's a knife right here. You don't think you will be needing any bread. It seems the maid has left a sharp kitchen knife unattended. How foolish of her. We're gonna leave it. Excuse me? Should we talk to her? Please don't touch that. Sorry. Let's talk. Oh, hello, Mr. Aran. Is there something I can do for you? What time will dinner... I don't want to seem suspicious. Yes, I want to know what time dinner will be served. It won't be long, Mr. Aran. I'm preparing your father's favorite, and I want to make sure it's cooked perfectly. Take your time. There's no rush, really. You look like you're sweating yourself to death in here. Oh, you are kind, but please don't worry about me. It's my job. I would never complain about a little hard work. All that matters to me is that everything goes smoothly. I'm sorry, I must get back to work now. I will ring the bell when dinner is ready. Okay, bye. Let me leave. I'm gonna take the rat poison. Take the rat poison. Yes. You take the rat poison and hide it on your person. Yes, poison is a nice, clean weapon. At least in all those murder stories you used to read. Dinner is about ready now. I will ring the bell to call everyone. Did she see me? Dinner is served. Sophia, could you come here a moment? Yes, ma'am? Pour me some more wine. Yes, ma'am. But madam... Oh, what is it, George? I must protest. It has always been my duty to pour the wine at dinner. Oh, well, I don't want to cause any trouble. Nonsense. Why does it matter, George? Stop being over-pedantic. But I... Come on, let him pour the wine. Just let him pour the damn wine, would you? It's his job. You stay out of it, boy. If your mother wants the girl to pour the damn wine, then the girl will pour the damn wine. Of course, sir. My apologies. An interfering little rat, isn't he, Daddy? Yes, he is. Why can't you ever keep your mouth shut, boy? Okay, I apologize. You're right. I'm sorry. I must have had too much wine myself. You better not let it happen again. Sophia, could you come here, please? Yes, Miss Jennifer? I just want to say that was the loveliest meal I've ever tasted. I don't know how you do it. You cunning pixie. You are too kind, miss. Of course I will have tea and cakes for you in the drawing room, as usual, after dinner. Oh, you are so good to me, you sweet thing. So very, very good to me. She's not interested in you. Leave the girl alone, would you, sister? She obviously is not interested in your advances. Shut up, rat. You ruin everything. Aran, don't accuse your sister of such things. That's quite enough. Anyway, let's not forget why we are here today. To celebrate your father's birthday. Such a very important occasion for us all. You are so dear to us, Malcolm. Happy birthday, Daddy. Indeed, happy birthday, Father. Let's hope it will be one to remember. Doing the deed. Now is the time to quickly plant any items of evidence you have. To do so, simply enter the desired room and select the item in your inventory. When you are ready, enter the drawing room to do the deed. How How should I go about this? How should I go about this? All I have is a poetry. All I have is poetry. No, I'm gonna plan it in my sister's room. Or does the maid have a room? Whose room is this? Your parents' room has not changed in years. It remains a frozen time capsule of a childhood you would sooner forget. No. Let's go to this one. You step inside your former bedroom, now a simple guest room. Most of your old furniture has vanished, probably thrown on a bonfire, knowing your father. No. Wait, was that a weapon right there? Cool. You enter the surreal atmosphere of your sister's room. Mirrors of various sizes cover the walls, creating the eerie illusion of a crowded space. Can I... Items. Poem. Come hither, thou sweet and flame-haired maiden, let us play the games which have been forbidden. In dusty old rooms of this home in which I live in, come hither to me and do my sweet bidding. You find yourself unable to continue reading this poem. You're pretty sure that forbidden isn't a word, and that the rest doesn't really rhyme. Do you want to plant this item of evidence in this room? Yes! You decide that your sister's wardrobe is the ideal location to plant some evidence. The police will definitely search this room thoroughly. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in this room so the cops will think that my sister was in love with the maid, and the rat poison will make them think that she killed herself. Simple as that. How do I get her to drink the rat poison? I don't know, but I'll hope for the best. Yes, once inside, there's no turning back. I'm gonna kill her, and I'm gonna get away with it. You see Jennifer staring out of the window ahead of you, lost in one of her strange moods. She hasn't noticed you entering the drawing room. Now's the time. Where's her cup? Is she drinking something? No? Okay. Let's kill her. Choose the murder weapon. Rat poison. The silent weapon of an intelligent killer, sprinkled over the cakes on the table. It could easily be mistaken for a frosting of sugar. Having added a generous portion of your special topping to the cakes, you step back in the shadows and watch to make sure she eats them. So, sure enough, she soon turns to the plate and devours 2 of them in quick succession. The poison works surprisingly quickly. She begins to choke and her skin turns green. Finally, she falls to the ground in front of you. You examine her body to make sure she isn't breathing before you place in the container of poison on the desk. The deed is done. It's time to leave this room before someone discovers it. Leave. Where am I supposed to be? Where am I supposed to be? I'm gonna go to my room. Go to your room. Go to your room. Go to your room. Go to your room. Run. Run. I was in my room. Sleep. Wishing that you turn. Okay, well, I'm here. They can't claim it. What is this? You should. It sounds like my deed has been discovered. I'm in my room. I wasn't even there. Didn't even know it happened. You can't frame me for anything. Okay, you guys, unfortunately it has been a long time, so this is where I'm going to end this part of the deed, part 1. I want to see if I win or not, so part 2 will be up soon, but this is the end of part 1. This was Honestly Too Petty here. See you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed. Bye!